The second class of phylum Mastigophora is Zoomastigophora. So the zoo means the animal, so it means that these organisms, they are heterotrophic, and like Phytomastigophora, they can't prepare their own food. So they lack a chloroplast, and they are mostly either heterotrophic or they are saprozoic. So they are not photosynthetic anymore. But the one interesting thing in the Zoomastigophora is that they are parasites, and mostly they are well-known parasites in the human being. So mostly these examples are we are familiar with these examples. And the very popular examples is Trypanosoma brucei. And the Trypanosoma brucei is the parasite belonging to Zoomastigophora, and it has its own 3 subspecies. So the 3 subspecies of Trypanosoma brucei is Trypanosoma brucei. The second one is Trypanosoma brucei gembians, and the third subspecies is Trypanosoma brucei rhodesians. And these all 3 types, they are causing a common sickness which has been observed mostly in humans in African countries. So that disease is called as sleeping sickness. And this sleeping sickness, in among these 3 subspecies, Trypanosoma brucei is the parasite of non-human mammals. Cattle are mostly are the victim of this disease in the African countries. The second subspecies, the gembians, it causes the sleeping sickness in humans. The third type, or the third subspecies of Trypanosoma, is also causing the sleeping sickness in the human beings. The carrier or the vector of these parasites is a type of flies which are present in African climate, and it is called as tsetse fly. And this tsetse fly is the intermediate host, or ये carry कर रहा है in parasites को from the one organism to the other organism. So they are not infecting the fly, rather that fly is an intermediate host, और वो उसको transfer करता है to the humans, और humans blood stream में पहुंचने के बाद, या non-human mammalian के blood stream में पहुंचने के बाद, they cause the disease of sleeping sickness. So the tsetse fly Trypanosoma is reproducing asexually in the fly. So it is present in the fly, the gut of the fly for the 10 days. So once like ये उसकी body में इस तरीके से enter होते हैं कि जब ये fly किसी ऐसे organism को जो कि already infected है Trypanosoma से, उसको bite करती है, तो ये उसके जो है वो gut में transfer हो जाता है. वहाँ पर जाने के बाद Trypanosoma would stay there for 10 days, और ये वहाँ पर जो है वो asexually reproduce करता रहेगा, इसका number जो है वो increase करता रहता है. And then they would transform, और फिर ये move करेंगे towards the salivary gland of the fly. So the transformation of this Trypanosoma would remain continued from the and it would pass through the 2 stages, और उन 2 stages जो है it would take around 15 to 35 days. The next में कि अब ये जो tsetse fly है जिसके salivary gland में Trypanosoma is present, it is the intermediate infected host, and once like this in tsetse fly, it would bite the other host, whether it's a cattle or it's a human. तो ये parasites जो है ये उस salivary secretion के through अपने जो next या secondary host है या final host है उसकी blood stream में transfer हो जाते हैं. So once like they are present in the blood, they would again start multiplying asexually, और इनका number जो है वो बहुत increase कर जाता है. So once inside the host, what they do, they would find the target places, और इनके जो target places हैं ये उनका blood cells हैं. The lymph is spleen, and the central nervous system and cerebrospinal fluid is the target areas of Trypanosoma. So once they reach there, they would take over, they would cause the infection, और उस infection के result में nervous system जो host का nervous system जो होगा that would be affected, and resultantly apathy की situation generate होती है. The host would start losing interest, it would be lazy or lousy. Mental dullness generate होती है, और there would be a lack of coordination in the body movements, in the thinking process. और उसके result में the host is it shows the sign of sleeping throughout the daytime and the night time. अब normal जो है वो उसका एक duration of sleeping जो होगा वो अपेयर होना शुरू होता है. सो इन सर्टन केसेस कि अगर ये नर्वस सिस्टम को ज़्यादा डैमेज कर दें तो ट्राइपेनोसोमा कुड बी फेटल फॉर दैट ऑर्गेनिज्म. और indirectly, if that organism, particularly humans, they are sleeping most of the time, they are not eating properly, they are not performing properly, तो उनका body जो है वो that gradually it would be shut down. So in that case, directly or indirectly, they can be fatal for their host.